Hey, what is up? What is up? You are tuned in to another clown ass production. Hey, this is the No I Don't Know TV series. Don't be a fucking clown. All that clown ass shit. Let me turn this clown ass shit down. Y'all want me to play some church music? I want to play some Jesus on the main line. What is up? What is up? What is up? Man. Let me fix this shit. There we go. Okay, there we go. It ain't too loud. Anyway. Man. I'm happy to be here. Looking at, oh man. Anyway, what's going on? You know the shit about to start tripping anyway. Anyway, hey, y'all know what it is. This is the No I Don't Know TV series clown ass shit. Hey, how was y'all day? I know y'all clown asses was at Corporate Plantation. I can't stand when a nigga act like he ain't gotta go to work, or like his job is so much better than everybody else's. Clown, you still a slave. It don't matter what you do. Unless you own your own business and you're an entrepreneur, you're a fucking slave, clown. So that's nice, clown, that, you know, you got that shit going on, but you're still a slave like everybody else. But anyway, we about to get into it. Hey, I've been watching some shit, read some shit. Hey, I was just looking at this shit today, and I forgot to talk about this on the last podcast. Man. South Bend, I guess that police officer that got busted shooting that one nigga because he thought he was stealing, he resigned. I think that was that mayor that kind of coerced that police chief to be like, yeah, man, you got to go. He should have went to jail, clown motherfucker. Racist. But anyway, he resigned, so I guess Buttigieg is out there trying to make something happen with his clown ass as he was deflecting and bounce rocking and roller skating. And I think it's Lansing, Michigan. We had a Hispanic who is classified as Caucasian talk a bunch of racist shit, but they won't disclose his name. They keeping his name hidden. How many times do I need to tell y'all? See, we be thinking that unless these Latino brothers and sisters grow up in the culture of melanated brothers and sisters, they are not, I repeat, are not your allies. And I don't know why we think, for some sort of reason, that because they are Latino that they one of us. See, I don't think that way. And it's not, see, when you say that, they think, other races think that you're racist, you hate other races. Look, man, I got respect for my Latino brothers and sisters. I got respect for my Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, the everybody. Hey, I got love and respect for them. But racism is the competition of resources. So what that means is we are competing, which means you have no allies. You have no friends. So what that means is melanated people got to work together. They cannot depend on other people to fight their battles because it's just not going to happen that way. So that does not surprise me. And when you see it from a different perspective, you automatically know what it is. So for all you niggas that hang around other people, other races, I do too. But I sit back and watch. I don't watch what they say. I watch what they do and watch how they conduct themselves. How every race conducts themselves at corporate America or in a corporate America setting, as I call it, the Corporate Plantation, that'll show you and tell you everything you need to know about that person. Period. I'm not saying you're supposed to be stone cold and all this other stuff, but how they conduct themselves in corporate America will let you know all you need to know about who they are. Especially when they take pride in whatever little racial showcasing confusion that they give you. You know, when they give you the little nigga trinkets and the little crumbs, I call them Hansel and Gretel crumbs. When they give you little crumbs, I remember a long time ago, I worked with this black broad who had nothing but disparaging things to say about where we was working at the time. She was just always talking shit, always. Man, they gave this bitch a drop of success. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Not like what, like, it wasn't like they gave her something where her salary was gonna be significantly different. Like a lot different. Like she was gonna be making, say she making $30,000, $40,000 and then they gave her a promotion where she was gonna be making $150,000. No. It was probably like $10,000, $12,000. Man, you talking about cooning? And me and this sister, I wish I still knew that sister. Man, this sister, she was going to school at the time to be a surgical tech. So me and her used to always chop it up, you know, and I used to give her props. And me and her was just looking at each other. And she could tell by the look on my face. And she was like, Warren, don't do it. Because I was about to be like, dude, you was just talking shit about the company a couple of days ago. Now they done gave you a drop in the bucket. But that's how niggas act, though. Because we want to be a part of it because it's money. They control the money, which therefore we think it controls the power. When in actuality, you can have a whole bunch of money but have no power. Ask Bill Cosby. Ask R. Kelly. That's what we need to know. So it's like, it's a social condition that we go through. And a lot of it is we don't want to read. I'll just be honest, man. Fuck this. Niggas don't want to read. Niggas don't want to go research shit. Let me tell you what niggas want to do. Because I know, because I was one of them when I used to do it. Niggas want to fuck hoes. What we want to do is, we want to work our 40 hours a week. We want to get off that job. Go to Lee's Liquor if you live in Las Vegas. Get us some drink. Get us something we can smoke on, some weed. And we trying to fuck. Some wine. You know, some nice red wine. You know what I'm saying? Some little bubbles for the bubbly. And we trying to fuck. And I get it. Because that's the only thing that we have that we can kind of enjoy. Have a couple little steakums, you know, little aphrodisiacs and shit. So you can impress whoever you trying to fuck with. But I understand. But after you get done doing that, you still got to come back to this drawing board and see what the fuck you gonna do. Because while we out here fighting over Donald Trump's racist tweets, they doing shit like targeting specific people. Like, isn't it so funny? Now it's coming out that the LAPD did not like Nipsey Hussle, and now they going after YG. Now they specifically going after him. This is all strategic, man. Where's everybody at now? I want to see people should be like, hey, hold on. Why y'all going after him? Y'all didn't even treat Nip right. Raiding his fucking shop, pressuring the people not to sell the Nipsey Hussle. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Law enforcement is an extended branch of the racism, white supremacy, and everybody who joins up in that are fully aware of what it is. And we can say, oh, it's codes, and it is codes. The Fraternal Order Police is really big. That's why Daniel Pantaleo is still working for NYPD. And man, shout out to Ebro on 97.5 because he was pressing the fuck out of that fucking mayor. Now, it may have been theater, it may not have been theater. But let me tell you this. For that nigga, Officer Daniel Pantaleo, to jump on his back and choke the fuck out of him and kill him and walk around here and not even have any type of decency about you or dignity and say, I'll just go ahead and take one and just resign. No, that's how arrogant those motherfuckers are. So don't come around me talking this bullshit about law enforcement and all this other shit when we watching what the fuck they do. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to say it again. Barack Obama, Blue Lives Matter policy, he put that into effect. So while you're around here championing Obama, and I had posters of Obama, I'm not going to front. I took all those motherfuckers down and threw those motherfuckers in the trash. Man, fuck that nigga. You know what I got? You gonna see what I got. And I got more posters. Niggas know who come on my house. They know. My family know. You gonna see the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and Master Farrar Muhammad. You gonna see that shit. I need to get posters of Jean-Jacques Dessalines. Fuck these motherfuckers that's around here bending the knee and being conformist. We gotta do that when we go to work. That's why it blows my mind how the LAPD act like they love Nip so much. Then it comes out they talking shit at the funeral. They didn't really like him and they was raiding his shit at all costs. Now they going after YG. Eric Gardner's killer. The feds didn't want to prosecute him. That was 5 years ago. Oh, well, this is basically what they did. Let me tell you what these white folks did. Let me translate it, because niggas don't get it when you speaking. You know, they come up with all these broad and ambiguous terms and all this little word trickery shit. And you gotta get you a Black's Law dictionary just so you can kind of follow along and see what the fuck, you know, overtime and all these just little bullshit words. You know what I'm saying? Because I was even reading on my phone. I was like, damn, are you serious? You know, they said things like increase in overtime pay. You know, all you people that work for corporate America, all you corporate America motherfuckers that work on corporate plantation, what do? After y'all working on a project and you work on it. After a while, when you get in overtime, what do they usually do? They let you work it for a minute and then, all right, shut this shit down. It's time to go home. Y'all working the clock. Fuck out of here, niggas. And that's what they did. They let them niggas work the fucking clock. Oh, man. Sorry, niggers. Time's up. They did to Eric Gardner's family what Varnell Hill did to Martin. When he finally got his chance to do his interview, and he was like, so Martin, you're out here. And then Martin was like, well, that concludes our show. Time's up. They started playing the music and shit, and Martin was still talking like, hey, it's over with. That's exactly what they did to Eric Gardner's family. So don't tell me no shit about they care about now. Look at the goddamn what they talking about now. They talking about the Muslim black bitch from Somalia or whatever. They more worried and concerned about her than the black people that's getting killed right here, the native blacks. And let me tell you, that bride from Somalia, she don't give a fuck about no niggas. She trying to be like them. She trying to be like the dominant society. Look at all these people. Ortez, Ocasio, they don't give a fuck. That bitch talking about she want reparations too. But your people didn't build the goddamn country. And then when you go approach a Puerto Rican sometimes, they had to be, I'm not black, I'm Puerto Rican. That bullshit. It's only black when it's time to dance. When it's time to move and groove, then they want to be black. Like the ugly, big-eared, big-head bitch that's on the Basketball Wife bitches. I can't, that's a tramp. If that ain't no popcorn tramp than I've ever seen in my life, and you ruin Chad Ochocinco's career, you just ruin his career and walk away like you didn't do nothing. Like you didn't incite and ignite something in him to make him want to bop you upside the head. Cause you an ain't shit bitch. That's why. And I'm tired of these motherfuckers coming on our side of the bout and then they benefiting from our culture and what we do, and then they leave and go do their shit. That's why we need to focus on that. So since the feds didn't want to prosecute Officer Pantaleo, what's going to happen is they're going to keep him behind the desk. After they keep him from behind the desk, they're going to wait. They're going to do just like Ricky Smiley did and next Friday after next. That nigga came out, saw the coast was clear. That nigga started doing the Deion. The Deion Sanders, the prime time and shit. And that's exactly what they do. Look at the niggas that was beating the shit out of motherfucking Rodney King. Not guilty, and they just put them in different aspects of law enforcement. Stop thinking law enforcement is your friend. I'm telling you. You laugh. I knew you was talking about Evelyn. Dad, that's the bitch name, Evelyn. Man, I can't stand that bitch, Evelyn. She's a bullshitting bitch. And all those bitches want to be just like Shaq's ex-wife. And they smile with her and laugh and talk with her like they really care about her when really they're around there for the resources. They're around there for the connections. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Please. Why would I want any bitch I'm fucking with to be associated with a bitch who ruined a black man's career? Fuck that bitch. I hope the bitch get exactly what she deserves. She's an ain't shit bitch. She's a bust down bum ass bitch who's on this goddamn TV show and still ain't got no man. So get the fuck out of here. And I'm pretty sure her and her daughter fuck the same niggas. That's an ain't shit bitch, man. Fuck that, man. I don't like women like that. It's hard for me to even watch shit like that. I'm just looking like, bitch, you're still on TV and you had the nerve to go on TV, ruin a black man's career, and then walk away like it was all his fault? Man, get the fuck out of here. And this is exactly what other races do to us. So if you're going to have people from another race around you, vet them out and make sure that they know you're not fucking playing no game. Because this is the type of shit we dealing with. Then you got a nigga, a Mexican in Lansing, Michigan, talking shit about niggas. See, let me tell you something. Like I told y'all before, these other races, they laugh at us. Look, I see it at the corporate plantation. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. I've been involved in it. I've been around motherfuckers, walked up on motherfuckers, they talking shit about me. And then talk about their goddamn Tupac fan and all this other shit. Then flip it in, why you guys say nigger? And I was like, man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Man, that's why, look, let me tell you something. And you damn right, they are culture vultures. I'll tell y'all this out there. I hope y'all listening good. I should do an experiment and go get a sombrero and them tight pants with little buckles and shit and get to sing mariachi music. They'll be looking at me like, nigga, what is you doing? What the fuck is you doing? Look, they only let Lil Nas X do the country shit because he's moist. If he was a regular stand-up nigga and told them, fuck y'all motherfuckers, man, they wouldn't come within 10 feet. And Miley Cyrus, punk ass dad, now you want to do a song with him? Fuck Miley Cyrus too. She ain't nothing but another Pink reincarnated. I'm tired of all these motherfuckers coming over here doing our shit. Just like Justin Timberlake, look at him. No, Justin, I don't give a fuck who get mad. You're good because of Timberland, not because you're Justin Timberlake. You're a clown who make bubblegum music. But then you get with our black producer, who's one of the God producers, one of the greatest producers of all time next to Dr. Dre, and now you're making black magic music. So you think it's you. Newsflash, white boy, it's not you. It's us. It's our algorithm behind that shit. Fuck out of here. And I'm tired of all this shit. They pressing, now you want to press YG because now it's coming out that Nipsey Hussle, you was fucking with Nip. I'm still waiting to see when niggas gonna start finding these opportunity zones and start buying back the block. I see a lot of fresh ass Benzes and Gucci and Louis. When we buying back the block? When we doing that? That's the shit that I see. When do we plan on doing that? We should all be sitting down and strategizing like, okay, when this economy tanked, what do we think we should do? Because that's what they doing. Every time I see a house pop up for sale, I see a whole bunch of either some Latinos or some Indians or some Chinese motherfuckers. Like I said, when's the last time you seen a Chinaman or a Korean man vote? When have you seen them line up at the polls and vote? But you see a Chinatown, you see a Koreatown, where's the black town at? No, because we too busy putting our trust and faith in the feds and the government and the city council and all these other people without applying the knowledge that we need to get. Like what Dr. Claude Anderson teaches us in Powernomics. Vertical issues, up and down, not horizontal, clown. So I'm telling you, if Eric Gardner's family, and rest in peace to Eric Gardner's family, had a mass of people that were moving and shaking behind them, literally like, okay, we're gonna vote these people out. Okay, since the chief of police don't want to fire him, we voting him out. Let's get him out of there. Matter of fact, let's get him out and let's get with a whole bunch of people. We're gonna have to start proposing our laws and let's put liens on their bonds. Let's do that. Let's put a lien on their bond. Let's get these motherfuckers out here. Let's make it where the nigga can't work. And that's on the front end politically. Now, hood speaking, now I go to my hood niggas. Follow that nigga home. Find out where he live. Put his address on the internet. Put the shit on YouTube. Follow that. Every time you see that nigga, get up in his face. Hey man, woo. Get the camera, everything. And then let me tell you what to do. That'll suck the life out of him. That's why Darren Wilson retreated. Oh, I was in fear for my life. Everybody trying to do that shit. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't in fear for your life, nigga. That's some bullshit. That's why I be looking at this shit and I'm like, I'm thinking the whole time, y'all let 5 years go by Why does any of this shit surprise y'all about the goddamn y'all so-called federal government? These are the same motherfuckers who allowed George W. Bush to steal the election. And then George Bush's cousin, who worked for CBS, was like, oh, this just in. Al Gore is not the president. George Bush is the president. I repeat, Al Gore is not the president. George Bush is the president. And everybody was like, oh my God, we lost. Let me get the fuck out of here. This is why we got to start educating ourselves. The federal government was behind redlining, behind gentrification, behind all these fucking different. Look, let me tell you something. Go read the Black History Reader by Dr. Claude Anderson. Man, it tell you so much cold shit Andrew Jackson was doing. That's why I always bring him up. Man, fuck Andrew Jackson. How many times I gotta tell you they had a treaty with, I think it was either France or Spain, one of them European countries or whatever, that was like, okay, y'all need to give every native Aboriginal black person land in Florida. That's what's due to them. That's their land. Andrew Jackson, like in typical fashion, what the dominant society does, was like, no problem. And as soon as they walked away, that nigga was like, man, fuck them motherfuckers and fuck these niggas too. Nigga, he straight Debo'd the fucking land. My land. And got the goddamn militia, the government behind him to straight jack niggas for they shit. That's what he did. So fuck Andrew Jackson. And I'm tired of all these dominant society motherfuckers. Every time you look up, they got a picture of one of these motherfuckers in their home, or it's like, nigga, what? Man, please. And then these the same motherfuckers want to be like, oh, we all together. I don't see race. I don't see color. Man, get the fuck out of here. I told that to a so-called gay member out here that the head members in charge should all put in 5 to 20 G's and put property in their hood so they can still call it they hood in the future. Exactly. It ain't they hood. Let me tell you something. Matter of fact, I'm glad you said that. Let's get down to it really fast. Since we speaking of the federal government and all that. Dear melanated people in the Crenshaw district, West LA, Inglewood, South Central. Since it's your hood, 6-0. Since it's your hood, what other gangs? Harlem 30s. Do I need to call them? All the Crip gangs. Since it's your hood, how is it that the federal government was able to come in and say, sorry niggers, we're building a goddamn subway through Crenshaw, and we don't give a fuck what y'all think or what y'all do. And if you don't move, eminent domain, niggers. But that's what happens when you have no fucking power. That's what happens. We want to name our kids after the mobs and name our kids after Corleone and Gotti and this and that, but we don't even make moves like them. The mob is the people who had Sam Cooke killed because Sam Cooke wasn't scared of those motherfuckers, while Sammy Davis Jr. was cooning for him. See, they always like a nigga that, do what they want him to do. That's why they didn't like Bumpy Johnson. But Bumpy Johnson was the nigga who saved Lucky Luciano's ass. Facts. That's why they didn't like Frank Lucas. See, they don't like niggas that call shots. And isn't it so funny how the feds let the time expire? They waited 5 years to tell his family and everybody, oh yeah, by the way, niggers, sorry, we're not prosecuting him. There's not enough evidence and it's too much overtime. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. This is the type of shit that niggas is going for nowadays. Man, look. Like I've said so many goddamn times, man. Wake up. Yeah, cuz, yeah, blood. Okay, cool. Until they come through, knock your shit down, and put a freeway through your shit. It's not your hood. You don't own it. Half these niggas, these so-called gangbangers, that's one of my things I gotta start doing too. I need to start going out there and talk to these young gangbangers, man, gang members, gang-affiliated members, to educate them and tell them, look, nigga, this is about property. This is not about just, you can go get as much money as you want, but if you have no land and no resources, You're boxed out. They'll let you go ask Freeway Rick Ross. They let Freeway Rick sell all the dope that he could. Once he start buying a property and paying off people's mortgages and shit, oh, hey, nigga, you can't do that. Nigga, we ain't letting you do that. These are things that we have to be cognizant of and know what it is, man. You know, it's like, oh, I'm from this hood, I'm from that hood, and we rep these hoods. And a lot of it is social engineering, bad parenting, kids raising kids, too much sending them to church and not holding the churches accountable for what they teaching your children. And then too much believing in the church aspect, in the religious aspect, but not saying, okay, I gotta take accountability and do things myself. I know, because I got family members that have passed away from being in gangs. They didn't learn shit from the gang, and they didn't learn shit from the church, and they didn't learn shit from their parents. That's why these gangs are so powerful to young kids and so appealing, because what are we teaching our youth? I'm not talking to everybody else. I'm talking to melanated brothers and sisters. These books on Amazon is going for all-time motherfucking high. So I know niggas is reading. We just gotta apply what we read. Stop reading just so you can feel like you smart. Apply it. Have better judgment. Ever since I started reading, man, them emotions are gone. I know how to conduct myself at the corporate plantation, become introverted, and I like to be around my people, and that's the only time when I feel comfortable. After I've vetted you out. Because, you know, a lot of us, we get that Sambo Hayward Shepherd mentality. And we get on there and we get to wanting to tell on each other and act a certain way. But don't give up on each other, because we all we got. We have no allies, no fucking friends. These people are not your friends, period. Unless they've been vetted by you and they've been around you and you can personally put your neck on the guillotine and say, no, I known this motherfucker, woo, woo. Nah, they not with that shit. But most people, they come around, they want to know what you got going on, and then they don't fuck with you no more unless it's convenient for them. We don't have time to fight everybody else's battle. So that Muslim bitch or whatever, Omar or whatever, and that shit that Donald Trump said, like I said before, good, I hope he keeps saying it. I don't give a fuck about them, because they don't care about my people. So why do I care about them? We want to we want to build everybody else's foundation but our own. That's what we do. We go by neighborhood to neighborhood, building everybody's foundation, and then we get the fuck on. And then we go back to our hood and we live in a hut. But everybody else got a nice, solid, rock solid foundation. And our shit is quicksand. And then we get mad and start talking shit to each other and blaming each other for our misprives. But we got to start educating ourselves. And this no diss nobody. I believe in the power of prayer, but we do need to start educating ourselves on religion. And knowing exactly what you're getting yourself involved in. And not just taking any preacher's word for it. And not just taking the King James version for it. And starting researching and reading books that are contrarian to those religious beliefs. Just so you can vet out the process of what you're getting yourself involved in. Because when you join that religion, you're a soldier for that religion. That's why. And we have to start separating religion and religious ideologies and life ideologies. And stop putting them into one. Like, oh, well, since he not Jehovah's Witness, I don't fuck with him. Or they voodoo woo. So I'm like, nigga, put that shit to the side. We all we got. For real. You don't think Cubans and Puerto Ricans and Mexicans, they know how to barter and deal with each other? And then when we come around, they get to speak to each other in Spanish, laughing at us. I know what they do. I've been around it. I've been around that shit. That's why I don't smile with motherfuckers. And if I am smiling with you, I'm probably laughing at you, not with you. That's a fact. So you see me laughing and smiling, you be like, oh shit. And I know this nigga, and you know Warren don't talk to you, you like, oh shit, this nigga laughing at me. Facts. These are the things that go on. We more worried about why Kawhi Leonard went to the goddamn Clippers, and we not worried about why the feds let the time expire on the clock when it came to pressing and firing and prosecuting Daniel Pantaleo. That's why. And he gonna hide behind that the fraternal order of police. He gonna hide behind that. And he gonna still have his job. And he gonna still be arresting niggas and treating niggas like shit. Watch. Nigga this, nigga that, and Moulion and Mouli this and all this other bullshit. Facts. I'm telling you. What do you believe in? Do you believe in a system where you got Hispanics, Mexicans talking shit about niggas? Do you believe in a system where they're raiding Nipsey Hussle's businesses, where he can't have armed guards up there because they raiding it all the time, trying to get him on racketeering charges and all this other RICO shit, right? And then they cry at his funeral, and then they turn around and do the same shit, and now they're trying to fuck with YG. This is what your government, look, the government is not here for you. It's here for them. And they'll doctor and dummy videos and do all kinds of shit. The way technology is, man, you can doctor any video and make it any way, edit it whatever way, and cut and paste and cut. Look, you could do that on a Mac computer. So if you could do that on a little on Mac, imagine what the fuck they got. Better watch Snowden. And while you at it, watch Vice. And it tells you all you need to know about unitary executive theory. How motherfucker using these words and, you know, just playing on words. And, oh, well, we couldn't really prosecute Eric Gardner because, oh, you know, overtime and all. Man, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that shit. But anyway, hey, man, I got to get out of here, man. I got shit to do. Things I got to work on, reading and catch up on. Hey, I will see y'all niggas hopefully on Sunday. This is the No I Don't Know podcast. I'm your boy Warren G. Hit the bell, subscribe button. Send this to anybody that, you know, on the same page. Don't send it to no coons and no Sambos. I deal with enough of that shit at the corporate plantation, so I don't need to deal with no Sambos off the goddamn corporate plantation. Hey, man, guilty niggas, I'm out. Peace.